What's going on, everybody? FGC Chris here, back with another video, and today is a very happy day. We finally got them. We've been waiting almost 2 months for them to get here, but they're finally here and the stick is finally done. 30mm gamer finger buttons with the silver speed switches came in today. Literally, I got off from work. I got here by around almost 6:30, 7 o'clock. But I already knew they had been delivered, so I was definitely happy to get home to finally see them. I have been waiting on these buttons since September 19th when I ordered them. It is now December 11th, and they just now arrived, because for the last almost 2 months they had been sitting on Gamerfinger's website, because I ordered directly from them, and it had been sitting there saying processing, your order is processing. So eventually, after a while, after about a month, I said, I'm tired of waiting. I'd rather just get my money back. I filed a complaint with PayPal. Magically, as soon as I filed my complaint with PayPal to get my money back, wouldn't you know it, a week later, the buttons were in the mail and shipped. So I don't know if you've already got your orders in. You might have to dispute it to get them to actually do something, because I had tried to contact them on Facebook. I tried to contact them on Twitter, Instagram. Their website had a customer service email. I emailed that. No response, no nothing. So I'm not exactly 100% sure what's going on with Gamerfingers, but y'all need to step up your customer service, because y'all are fucking up on that one. But are these buttons worth it? Were they worth the wait? Because I believe with shipping and everything, it came out to, I used the coupons to get 25% off. So it was like 50, almost close to $58, $60 for these buttons. And for the price I paid for them, I could have got probably two sets of Sanwa buttons to go in this stick. But I wanted to try the Gamerfingers because people swear by Gamerfinger. They say they are the best buttons out on the market right now. Better than Sanwa, better than the Hori Hayabusas. So I wanted to try them. I've never played on anything other than Sanwa buttons, so this was definitely a chance for me to get something new to try it out, because I used to didn't play on anything but Sanwa sticks, Sanwa joysticks. But after a while, I switched it, and now I play on a Hori Hayabusa lever with Sanwa buttons. But I'm actually very satisfied with the buttons. As you can see, I don't know if I can get it up to the camera. Hold it right. Like I say, you can see there, even though the 30mm buttons, they look, when I first got them out the box, I thought they weren't the right size, because they look a little bit smaller than the Sanwa. So I wasn't 100% till I actually plugged one in and said, okay, they fit. They're the right size. But just overall, the feel of these buttons is a complete 180 from the Sanwa buttons. It's just the texture, the touch. I've already played a little bit on here. The video is going to be different because I had to chop this up. But I am going to give you a little bit of gameplay and show me using the buttons to see how they feel. But these buttons, they feel real soft. I'm not sure if that's just something that is the material they use, but hold up, I got some. Yeah, this is a Sanwa button, and you can hear. But this one, you can barely hear this button, and it's not a silent Gamerfinger button. This isn't a silent Sanwa either, but this one right here, I could use this at night when my wife is sleeping and I'm trying to stay up and play online, trying to play Street Fighter or something else online, because this thing barely makes any noise. So that's definitely going to help me when I want to stay up late and play when she's trying to sleep. So instead of me being in here and her getting irritated with all she's hearing is, now she's barely going to be able to hear anything. And I'm honestly going to say, these buttons, I've definitely got to try them out for a little bit of time to get the feel for them. But we're definitely going to try them out. So let's switch to it and let's try them out. Alright guys, the buttons are in. They're fully installed. And we're going to test it out. We got Sagat, we got Ken. Hopefully I can sync this up so it looks like it's supposed to, but we're going to test it out. Backdash. Okay, I'll use that as a marker. Okay, let's just do Tiger Shot. It does seem to, it does actually, the buttons do feel real good. They feel a lot better than the Soundwall buttons do. Okay, I messed that up. Okay, fuck that combo up. Why am I not being able to execute that? Uppercuts. Okay, there we go. Okay, I definitely do like the buttons. The buttons actually feel a lot more responsive than the Soundwall buttons actually. They really do feel a lot better, a lot more responsive than the Soundwall button. Cause like when you hit it, you know you hit it, you feel it. The Soundwall buttons, sometimes you would hit it and nothing would come out. But these right here just feel perfect. I could kind of see what the big deal is. I definitely see what the big deal is about these buttons, because they do feel a lot better than the Soundwall button. Now I can't say about the Hori Hayabusas. They might be, but from what I've seen or what I've heard, these seem to be the standard now. Some cars. Yeah, when you hit these buttons, you definitely, that move is coming out the second you hit it. Let's see what that 521. And we are back from trying these buttons out, and I'm gonna honestly say, from just my first impressions of these buttons, they are everything people said they are. They are perfection. Well, I'm not gonna say they're perfection. They are close to perfection. But everything I wanted. If I wanted a Tiger Shot, I wanted a Hadouken, I wanted an Ultra to come, Critical Art to come out, I had no problems with it. The one thing I did notice when I was playing, my Critical Art wasn't slipping out like it does on the Sandwall. On the Sandwall, I could be trying to do crouching medium in the Fireball, and all of a sudden my Critical Art would just come out. I played on this one for a few minutes doing crouch medium with Ryu. You might not see it in the video, I'm not sure yet. But I did crouch medium with Ryu a couple of times, and 10 out of 10 times, Critical Art never comes out. Critical Art comes out when I want it to come out. There's no slip up, there's no, oh, I made a mistake. Combos that I couldn't do before when I had full meter, all of a sudden now I can do them just like that. Ryu's jumping heavy, crouch heavy in the uppercut. I would always try to do it, and I would end up doing jumping heavy, crouch heavy. Critical Art will come out. With these buttons, that does not happen. So that's something I'm definitely looking for. Now, it has shown me that I definitely have to work on my execution a lot more, because these buttons are very, very precise. But I'm definitely feeling these buttons right here. If I knew I could get another set of these buttons, and it wouldn't take another 2 months to get them, I probably would order another set for my other TE2 Plus. But I'm gonna wait to see what's going on with Gamer Fingers, if they're going to go back to kind of business as usual and kind of start shipping stuff out like they're supposed to be. I know there's a guy kind of check in on every now and again, Mr. Sageno. He's definitely a big Gamer Finger person. He did bring up the issue that Gamer Finger is not shipping to a lot of countries because of the Killer Koof. And like he said, they're not answering when people ask them questions or they try to get in contact with them. But I am happy that if I was probably one of the last batches of Gamer Finger buttons to go out, and people finally complain and they just fulfill whatever orders they had, you know, if they just said, we got 100 orders already put in the system, we just gonna fulfill those and then that's it, I'm satisfied with. If I can't ever get any more Gamer Finger buttons till sometime next year maybe, I'm okay with it. But I definitely want to replace, I definitely now want to replace the buttons in my other TE2 Plus. I might actually do it in my Ryu stick too, in my what's the name? I can't remember the company's name. I can't remember the company's name, but it's my other tournament stick that I use basically when I go to tournaments. Because these buttons are just like they're like pleasure to your fingers. I mean, these right here, after playing on it for a while and hitting them, like your fingers will start to hurt just doing it over and over and over again. I felt uncomfortable with them after a while because your fingers start to hurt and you get tired of playing on them. But these right here, they have a nice soft spongy feel to them. Not too spongy, but they feel incredible on your fingers. You feel like you could play for hours on these buttons. I believe they are rated for, I think over 100,000, over I think what 500,000 button presses, I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, Gamer Fingers, if you get your shit together, you definitely got a new customer right now. You got a new customer. I promise you, if you get your stuff together, I will replace all of my Sandwall buttons with Gamer Finger buttons. But like I said, we're gonna play these for about a week or so, and I'm really just gonna try to get the feel for them. But my overall impressions of them, these, if you got the money for these, now it will depend on if you want to spend that kind of money to get Gamer Fingers, because they are more expensive than a Sandwall button. A Sanwa button, this button right here, you can get it for maybe $3. One gamer finger button, I believe when I got it, is like $6. So for every one of these gamer fingers, you can get 2 of these. So it just depends on it just depends on if you're willing to spend that kind of money on these buttons. But to me personally, it's worth it. These buttons are worth it, and you do see a lot of the pro players that actually switched over to them. I know Infiltration uses them. Daigo, I believe, uses them. I think Takedo might use them, but I'm not sure. But there are plenty of pro players who have switched over to gamer finger button and said their inputs are more clean with the gamer finger buttons than with the Sanwas. And I can honestly say, from just playing them with a few minutes, that is true. Your inputs do feel, they look a lot smoother and a lot cleaner. It's not like you're playing a match and you press this button and the move doesn't come out. And we all know that's happened sometimes, where if you're doing a combo and you think you're doing the combo and you're doing the combo right, and you hit that button and the character just stops because the move doesn't come out. Not with these buttons. When you hit that button, that move is coming out. So those are just my thoughts on it. Like I said, I'm happy I got my buttons. They're finally here. I love them, and I can't wait to start playing online with them. But that's all I got for y'all guys right now. I'm gonna definitely give you an update a little while in a couple of weeks, let you know what I really think about them over a period of time. But I will talk to you guys later. Peace.